over here, coach.
It looks like here, man.
The playoffs.
The playoffs is Greenfield. The Liberty is finna wax that butt, man. Listen here, man. This WNBA.
New York's up 1-0. Connecticut Sun's up 1-0.
Exactly.
We got the first two games of the semifinals away. The next game's coming. I really wanted the Seattle Storm and the beautiful Gabby Williams to get past Las Vegas, but unfortunately they swept.
You know that wasn't gonna happen.
And then, unfortunately, Caitlin Clark, who is America's sweetheart, couldn't hit anything. She got signed to 10-17, like she was a part of Brick Squad from 3. She couldn't hit the ocean from the beach. But Carrington got most improved player, and now they drove them over a win over the Minnesota Lynx. And Vegas looked like they had nothing for the New York Liberty, who are out to get revenge. But we have the two stars of the games here, Breanna Stewart and Alyssa Thomas from the two games. What are your comments on either game, Coach?
So, first starting off with the Liberty and the Aces, this game right here is a rematch for the ages, man. Breanna Stewart came out here busting, man. Like she said, man, 34 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Not like last year when she basically lost to the Aces. Allegedly, they were saying that Breanna Stewart...
Was that the finals last year, or was it a semifinal?
I think it was...
Comment down below if you remember.
Comment down below if you remember. But I think it was the finals. I want to say it was
the finals.
I want to say it was the finals. Basically, what happened was Breanna Stewart was having family problems. Her father-in-law basically passed away. So
she missed some games.
So she didn't have a head in the right space. That's what she didn't. Basically, was messing up. Yeah. Basically, was messing up. But this right here now is different. New York Liberty are now ranked number 1. Before the last time, the Aces were ranked number 1. So the first 2 games was in Las Vegas. So they, the Liberty when they finally went home, they were already down 0-2.
But so now the tables have turned.
Now the tables have turned. So now it's looking different. Breanna Stewart out here busting.
Well, Asia Wilson looked like she was getting locked up, man.
Yeah.
She didn't look like herself at all. She didn't look like the MVP. She didn't have any rhythm the whole game. I don't know. They didn't look like they had it.
She was 21. She dropped 21 points. She was 6 for 19. But Chelsea
was she the number 1 scorer on Vegas?
Usually Chelsea Gray supposed to be, but Chelsea Gray, she's coming off injury. You had that situation, and then the Olympic situation with Chelsea Gray and the whole Caitlin Clark. But
who is the second leading scorer for Vegas?
It's supposed to be Chelsea Gray.
No, in the game. Do you have the stats right there?
The second leading scorer was 24 points. Was Plum.
Kelsey Plum. She played pretty decent. She attacked the rim and hit some threes.
She dropped 20. She had 24. Asia had 21.
And then what did Sabrina have?
Sabrina dropped. Let's see here.
She's a starter.
21. She dropped 21. 3 for 6 from the 3. Jaquilla Jones, 13 points, 12 rebounds. This game was crazy. First off, Chelsea Gray only dropped 4 points. She was in it for 26 minutes. I really honestly think she's still hurt. That's why she can't really give it all. That's why I'm glad I picked the New York Liberty to win this series. And also, as I'm looking through this whole thing, it's just crazy. They can't stop Jaquilla Jones. Jaquilla Jones is too tall. She's getting the rebounds, and on top of that, she can shoot a 3. They Aces are getting out rebound at least by 9 this past game, and on top of that, they got basically out turnover. The Liberty had 10 more turnovers, 10 more steals than them, which basically converted into 16 fast break points. So if the Aces want to beat the Liberty, they can't do this. They can't turn over the ball. They need to find a way to get Kelsey to score more. 4 points isn't enough because these girls, Sabrina and Breanna, they can shoot. We've seen them. They're dropping logo 3s, rainbows, all in front of Asia face. They don't even care. So it's looking like, and I don't think that the Aces can shoot like that. I don't think they have anybody on the starting lineup. I really don't think they can really shoot 3s like that. Kelsey Plum, I don't really see as a shooter. Asia can shoot a little bit, but not really from the 3-point line. Kelsey, she looks hurt. Only person I really think they can probably shoot from the 3 is Jackie Young. She all right, but it's still not enough. the way that the Liberty is playing, it's just crazy. But how you feel about the whole Liberty game? Before we move on to the next game, how you feel about the Liberty versus the Aces? Do you feel like
I
the
feel like
Aces?
the Liberty have their number. I feel like they've been the better team all season. The Aces have that rough spot where they really didn't play well, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like they have that same dominance. I think the Liberty are going to go on to the NBA Finals, and we'll see what they do there. But unfortunately, I don't know. Listen, like in the playoffs, you want to hit your stride at the right moment,
Uh-huh.
like Dallas did last year. Unfortunately, they got hot all the way into the finals and then flamed out. But that's what you want to do. You don't want to be struggling to get out of there. But yeah,
True.
that's basically my thoughts. To Liberty, I think are going to win the series, but we'll see. We'll see if Las Vegas got any fight if they come back in Game 2. But then we also like the Connecticut Sun, who
Uh-huh.
sent Caitlin Clark home. They swept her in the first round, and now they're playing the Minnesota Lynx, which have been dominant all season,
They knocked
really
out my girl
killing
Deanna
things.
Taurasi.
Yeah, they sent they maybe retired Diana Taurasi. But yeah, the Connecticut Sun, they look like, they're not as good of a team,
Uh-huh.
but that they've had the number for the Minnesota Lynx all year, that they
True.
won 3 out of the 4 matchups, and that, it might be one of those just bad matchups. We see Alyssa Thomas here, the triple-double threat, having 17, 10, and 9, and they put the complete team effort in. Carrington had 13 points. Mabry had 20. And what is that? Bonner had 10, the veteran there. So their whole team kind of chipped in, and they look like they got it figured out. It was a close game. Even the game they lost was like a buzzer beater. I think you told me that. But we'll see if the Connecticut Sun can keep their team chemistry going. It looks like they have the Minnesota Lynx number, so I'm actually going to say I think it's going to be a Connecticut Sun versus the New York Liberty final.
Yeah, it might be a Connecticut Sun versus New York Liberty final because the Lynx. I mean, yeah, when the Lynx played the Mercury, they were balling. I mean, they was 50% from the field, 40% from the arc, and both the past games ended over at least 100 points. But this last game you see right here, I mean, 73 to
Oh
7.
yeah, that Mabry girl, she really killed it from 3.
Mm-hmm.
She had 20 points,
Shot already
and
6 of them.
she was the one that was on the Chicago Sky with Angel Reese, but she got traded to the Sun. And I think the Sky messed up. I thought when they did that trade, why would you get rid of that girl? Because I saw her watching the Angel Reese and Chicago Sky games. I really like her game, so it looks like the Connecticut Sun are proving me right that she's a good player and she's been killing it for them from the 3-point line and in the playoffs.
True, she's been killing it for the 3-point line in the playoffs, but it looks like here the Lynx not killing it from the 3-point line. Now that they playing the Suns, there was only 5 from 20 from the 3-point line. It looks like when they play the Suns play the hard pressed defense, and they can't get in the rhythm like they normally get in the rhythm. And like Nicole said earlier, the Connecticut Suns has had the Lynx's number this whole season. So I mean, this looks like it's not really finna be an easy one for them. This is the best out of 5 series. So I mean, all you have to do is just win 3 games, and then you're automatically out of there. I don't see the Lynx getting swept. I honestly think they're gonna win Game 2. Then I want to say that they're gonna lose Game 2, and then Game 3 they're gonna win, but then Game 4 they're gonna lose, and then they'll be eliminated. I feel like that's gonna happen with both of these games.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what's going to happen. We will continue to cover it. Even though Caitlin Clark is out, yes, we are still covering the WNBA.
Hard.
Y'all some haters. Because
Exactly.
everyone said, now that Caitlin's out, no one's going to care. We still care because my girl Carrington's going to the ship.
Exactly, and also the next game will be this Tuesday, October 1st. The next game, and then the following one's gonna be Friday, then Sunday, then Tuesday. But we definitely will be keeping you posted on this, man. Let's go, New York Liberty, man. Jones, I can see you winning it, man. Holding up that ring, ain't no three-peat.
Speaking of championship aspirations,